My brothers and sisters, you are now watching the Gamer 2323, so just forget about the chores you're supposed to do. Put your feet up, get your Kool-Aid, fried chicken, popcorn, get whatever you may need! And I hope you enjoy the video. Yo, what's going on, my brothers and sisters? Hope you guys are having a magnificent day today. I wanted to talk about this Street Fighter 6 beta. I am so upset that this junk ended, bro. So upset. So upset that this junk ended because, man, was this beta fun. Shout out to brother C-Mac for gifting me the code to get in this beta. And don't you ever think again in your black life, sucker, that you are gonna 20-0 me once this game comes out. Don't you ever think that again in your black life, buddy. And that goes the same for you, Mr. TK Null. I thought it was real cute how y'all was using all of these old freaking characters within the game when I was actually trying to use, I don't know, new characters, and y'all took advantage of me. Sucker, once this game come out, it's over for you suckers. But anyway, yeah, I did want to talk about the Street Fighter 6 beta and my experience with it, and you know, my impressions, if you will, of what I thought about the game. It's just so weird to me, bro, because like I was never a Street Fighter guy like that. Even like growing up, like I played the games and you know I knew about them, and I had Street Fighter 4 and 5, but I was never like, I never got so into Street Fighter to where like I actually wanted to get better at like the game. And even for Street Fighter 5, like it was cool, but like I just felt like after a while that game was boring to play and it was boring to watch. I have no idea how Street Fighter 5 lasted as long as it did. I really have no idea. But with this Street Fighter, to get into the impressions, I actually see myself playing this game. And the main reason is because this beta was a blast. Like I was having a blast with this beta. The game, as far as a beta goes, this is everything that you would want in a beta because it was immensely fun. There was like little to no lag that I experienced. The game felt crisp, way more crisp and fluid compared to 5. It was just like the perfect experience. And you know, seeing it in like, you know, a gameplay trailer or you know whatever is different, but once you're actually playing it in your living room on your TV and you're seeing it in person, the game looks great, man. At first I wasn't too sure about like I think they call it the drive impact, and then that's when like all like those flashy colors come on the screen, and I'll get into drive impact later. But no, I really actually love the look and the aesthetic of this game. It kind of looks like a more like colorful, more crisp, and you know, and better looking version of Street Fighter 4 to me. But yeah, I love the look, I love the aesthetic of this game. I was starting to main Jamie towards the end, as you see I'm playing with him now, the drunken guy. He was really fun to me, bro. And again, like I was trying to play with like the new characters. You had suckers freaking go to the beta and use nothing but Ryu and Ken. Like, bro, what the frick is you doing? Like, okay, it's the same principle if you freaking use Ryu and every other Street Fighter and Ken and every other Street Fighter, and I'm trying to use a new character and freaking getting bopped, and suckers saying that I'm trash. No, sucker, I'm trying to use different characters. But yeah, so the whole thing with the battle hub, I really did like the whole battle hub, because I think the world tour thing is where like you're actually like able to like, you know, move around in different places and see what people is doing. But of course they didn't have that in the beta. But the whole battle hub thing, I actually liked that, and the whole like people got real creative with the customization of your characters. I've seen some flat out monsters in that beta. Like people was just creating whatever the hell they wanted, and the customization, it actually goes pretty in depth. So like I like the whole battle hub thing they had going on, and then like it had like a little chat room on like the side, and like you could see people talking. It kind of gave me vibes of like PlayStation Home. And I was like, man, this is really cool. So I definitely think, as far as lifespan goes, what Street Fighter 5 lasted for what, like 6 years? So I think it came out in 2016 and it's pretty much ending at the end of this year. I feel like the life for Street Fighter 6, just with all of the stuff that they have planned, man, this game can really be something special if the actual game was as good as this beta. So yeah, I was definitely getting good vibes from all of the stuff that I was seeing, and I was like talking to my Twitch viewers. I'm starting to find out that like a lot of my viewers aren't really into fighting games like that, and I kind of find that, I mean, not strange, because you know fighting games aren't for like everybody out there, but man, I mean, as far as multiplayer goes, bro, fighting games have been some of the best multiplayer games that you can really play out there, because shooters is so like in a weird state right now. So yeah, man, if any of my viewers that are watching this vid and you know you're not really into fighting games like that, you should try it out one time, man. And you know, once you get used to it, you know, it's really just adapting to, you know, just how you adapt to any other game you play out there. Playing fighting games is like one of probably the most fun and competitive things that you can get into once you actually like understand the game. So drive impact, this is a thing that a lot of people is talking about that is in Street Fighter 6. I'm guessing this is like the whole, if you want to call it the replacement of V-Trigger. I really didn't like V-Trigger in Street Fighter 5, as I'm sure a lot of other people didn't. I didn't really feel like it was a game-breaking thing, but I just felt it turned the tide of battle too often. And like you could outplay someone for the entire game, and then as soon as they pop a trigger, it's like, yeah, you lost. Like, it's just like, I didn't think it was a game breaking mechanic. I just didn't really like it too much. So in this one, it looks like it's going to be drive impact. I don't feel like it's broken, because I've heard some people say that it's too like OP in the game and it's like broken. I mean, it definitely takes some time to get used to, as you know any other mechanic does in the game, but I mean, you can counter it, you know, if you press yours at the same time. So it's more so really just trying to like watch out for it, and you know, always trying to manage your bar up top, and you know when to use it and when not to use it, and you know when to use the parries and stuff like that. If this is what we have to deal with instead of if we have to deal with drive impact instead of V-Trigger, I'm all here for it, because I don't think it'll be as, you know, tide turning. It will be interesting to see where it goes from here, and you know how Capcom listens to, I'm sure, feedback that they got from the Street Fighter community since the beta ended. But yeah, I mean, all in all, bro, I give this beta a 9 out of 10. I will give this beta a 9 out of 10. It's funny also too, because I remember when they first showed this game off, like in the first trailer, I was like, yo, this junk look amazing. Street Fighter 6, we gonna be here. Then as soon as they showed that little gameplay trailer of Tekken 8 at a state of play, I'm like, yeah, Street Fighter 6 gotta take a back seat. Street Fighter 6, make way, is gonna be Tekken 8. And I still kind of do feel that way. I still am slightly more looking forward to Tekken 8 and the sequel for Fighters, if they're gonna do. I mean, they have to do that because the first Fighters were so successful. I still think that those two fighters are going to be my main thing, but after playing this beta, I do see myself playing Street Fighter 6, like actually playing it and having fun. You know, which is a big thing for me, because again, I wasn't really into a 5 like that. So yeah, man, did you guys get a chance to play the beta? If not, again, I am here to tell you that, you know, and again, even if you're really not into fighting games like that, I mean, the most important aspect of games out of the end of the day is it fun, right? And I can tell you from the experience that I had with this beta, and I was losing a lot too, but I was having a ball doing it. This beta was really fun. I feel like fighting games are gonna be in a great place next year. You're gonna have Street Fighter 6, you're gonna have Tekken 8, possibly freaking Fighters 2. You know, a new Mortal Kombat, you know, might be dropping. Sucker's been saying, you know, Mortal Kombat 11 been out for a while now. Fighting games gonna be in a good spot going forward. So yeah, man, if you're not into fighting games, I would suggest, you know, you get into some, because they are really fun once you get the hang of it. So yeah, those are my impressions of the Street Fighter 6 beta. I hope you guys enjoyed this vid. If you were in the Street Fighter 6 closed beta, what did you think about it? What's some things that you feel like can be improved on? What's some things you still have questions about? What's some stuff that you loved about the beta? Leave all that and more down in the comment section below. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys are having a great day. And until the next video, my brothers and sisters, I'll catch y'all boys in my next one, all right? Meow.